Welcome back, everybody, to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Let's see if we can rescue Fiona.
Elliot?
Fiona!
And your friends are with you too.
It's good to see you're safe, Fiona.
Hey, Fiona. Your knights in shining armor are here.
I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you. And just look at you, Elliot. You've grown so much since I last saw you. I'm so proud of you.
Silence, girl! Do you have any idea of the situation you're in? And that goes for the rest of you too! Don't come any closer! That is, if you value her life.
No, Fiona!
Why must you roll all your R's, my dude?
You dare use a hostage as a shield? Have you no pride as a noble? Get that filthy sword of yours away from her at once!
Lord Eustace, I must ask that you please stand back. I am merely acting under the orders of your father.
I think you're the one who doesn't understand the situation that they're in. If you put so much as a scratch on her, you can forget your chances of getting out of here unharmed.
And it looks like the Jaegers your boss hired aren't here. So you can kiss any backup plans you've got up your sleeve goodbye. You can surrender peacefully, or you can walk out of here with one less hand. Your call.
You talk big now, but you're going to regret ever setting foot in the Twin Dragons Bridge!
Geyserdoven.
What?
They're gigantic!
Are these like the ones we fought underneath Bereahard?
No, these are more highly trained.
Please, be careful.
Those are no ordinary beasts. Go forth, Geyserdovens! Tear them to shreds with your ferocious fangs!
We're going to have to take them out!
Right!
Stay there, Fiona. We'll save you as soon as we've taken care of this.
This might actually be a challenge. Good.
My turn.
Okie dokie.
Let's
I
move.
did the wrong thing.
Huh!
Right. Keep it up, everyone!
Very well. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass!
Leave it to me!
Okay. Let's see if you can live through this. Let us go!
Gather on my blade!
It's my turn! Listen to my song of healing!
Thanks!
I suppose I should thank you. My turn. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass!
Right!
Leave it to me.
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance. Instructor Sarah!
You got it! My turn. Now's our chance!
Got you! Let's move. Here goes! Overdrive! Sit! Now!
You're mine! My turn. Let's see if you can live through this! Let's go!
My turn. Gather on my blade. Strike!
You've certainly improved.
Well, I had this one teacher.
I did it!
Naturally.
Huh? Thank goodness!
This can't be happening!
There!
We did it!
Thank goodness. You're all okay.
I think it's about time you toss that sword aside. Don't you?
I'm not finished yet.
And the other wall, huh?
No way!
There's more of them.
You're only delaying the inevitable. Give up and surrender.
Silence! You should be the one surrendering! If this commoner's life means anything to you, then
Enough of this nonsense!
Nightheart.
That's... whoa!
Ah! What? Yeah! Ah!
Fiona!
You're...
Instructor Neidhart!
I'm pleased to see you all again.
Major Neidhart.
But I'm no longer your instructor. So you should address me as Major Neidhart now.
You haven't changed.
As serious as ever, I see.
Well, look who showed up to steal all the glory. Good to see you alive, Major Neidhart.
Likewise.
Fiona! Are you okay?
It's okay. I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Elliot, for coming to save me. For being okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy you're okay too. I was so worried.
Thank you, each and every one of you. How could I ever possibly repay you?
We're just glad that you're all right.
Getting to hear you play the piano again is all the thanks I need.
The Lieutenant General should have this fortress under control before long. You can relax, at least for now.
With that, Twin Dragons Bridge fell with minimal conflict, and fortunately, they were able to rescue Fiona unharmed. Following the battle, the 4th Armored Division occupied the base, and the soldiers who were stationed there were forced to retreat back to Seldik. However, Seldik was ill-suited as a base, and they quickly abandoned it, edging further south. They eventually joined forces with those stationed within Bereahard, and together they strengthened the city's defenses. The 4th Armored Division, meanwhile, chose not to pursue them, electing only to free Seldik. Or is it Keldik? I forget. And as another Noble Alliance force was stationed along the route to Trista, the stalemate between the two armies resumed.
Thank you again for rescuing me. I don't know what I would have done if not for you.
Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined Her Highness coming to my daughter's rescue. I am truly humbled. How can I possibly repay the kindness you have bestowed upon my family?
You needn't repay me for a thing, General. We're all just glad that everything ended without incident.
Thankfully, yeah.
By the way, that was pretty slick timing on your part, Major. I thought you'd been acting separately from the 4th Armored Division all this time.
Indeed. We were told you were in Western Erebonia.
That's correct, actually. I was away getting in contact with the other divisions, the 7th included. Yesterday, however, I caught word that Miss Craig had been moved here. As soon as I heard the news, I hurried here in record time.
Aw, you're so sweet, Neidhart.
Not at all. I simply did as anyone in my position would.
Huh? What's up with those two? He's got the hots for her. I can tell.
Huh? But they've known each other for ages, though.
Still, it's unlike you to act on a whim, Neidhart. Perhaps it's a sign you're becoming more flexible as a soldier, and I mean that in a good way.
I do realize that, but it was in part due to receiving some guidance from a rather peculiar source. And having discovered a way into the base thanks to that, I resolved to make use of it.
A peculiar source?
Kinda like with us and that weird guy.
Do you mean...
You wouldn't happen to be referring to a suspicious hooded man, would you?
As it so happens, I am. Is he an acquaintance of yours?
Well, acquaintance is a strong word.
Suspicious is right, though.
Now you've got me curious.
Well, leaving him aside for the time being, the 4th Armored Division will be assuming control of the Twin Dragons Bridge from this point forward. Leave everything here to us. You need only to focus on deciding your next destination. Should you require any supplies, you may want to stop by Keldik before leaving.
It is Keldik. Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
We are pretty short on supplies, so that sounds like an excellent idea in my book.
While you may have ended up fighting alongside the Imperial Army this time, I do feel that there is significance in you continuing to act as a third faction. I will be wishing you well.
Thank you, Major.
Right back at ya. Catch you later, Fiona.
Bye! Be safe.
Although it seems like we helped the Imperial Army more often than not. After saying their goodbyes, Class 7 left those at the Twin Dragons Bridge behind. As per Lieutenant General Craig's suggestion, they chose to stop by the newly liberated Keldik. And while the Courageous was being resupplied, they decided to walk around and check up on the townsfolk. Keldik Stopover Day. Ah, we're getting bonding points. Alright, so we've got 5 different bonding points. And there's 5 characters that we can do that give character notes. Now you can either choose to do these, like I'm going to, or choose your own. Completely up to you. Alright, so I think I'm going to go with Elliot first. Alright, and Toa's right here. She's one of the others for the character note. ZCF and Liberal, huh? Alright, so the next person we want to talk to is Sarah, Emma, and Eustace. Well, let's go see Eustace and Emma. We'll do Emma first, seeing as how she's the further of the two. Alright, and Eustace is right here, so we might as well do his too. Alright. So I'm going to call the episode here. When we return, we're going to find Sarah and do our bonding point, our last bonding point with her, and continue on with the story a bit more. Until then, I'm Zero Kayaks. We'll see you in the next one.